The head men's basketball coach at Morehead State, Sean Woods, his team with a 120-83 victory over South Dakota here on Thursday night at Johnson Arena. Coach, if you could give us an opening comment, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Well, we caught South Dakota on a bad night. They had a long travel, and you could tell they had no legs. They didn't get into the middle of the night last night, and I know what that feels like. But I got to tip my head out to my guys. We actually lost ourselves in the game for the first time. I'm talking about from top to bottom. And when you do that and you play with that type of enthusiasm and passion, good things normally happen. I mean, that's why we made a bunch of shots. We weren't thinking. Our defense was clicking. We were playing solid, and we were sharing the basketball. And that's as good as a performance as we've had since I've been here at Morehead State.
Questions?
Coach, last time, it's like the exact opposite conversation, I think. Because last time we were talking about how you couldn't hit a shot.
Right.
Now you can't miss.
Well,
what did you do in those
Well,
days?
we've been practicing on just us, getting our mojo back, trusting each other, throwing it over the top, catching it in the high post, skipping it, just losing ourselves in the game, making the right play, not taking challenge shots. The ball was hopping. Every shot we took was a wide open shot because of the ball movement. Because we shared the basketball, we got in the right place at the right time. And when you do that, it's hard to miss shots. We get up enough shots, to be a better shooting team, but when you're not getting the looks that you're supposed to get, you shoot a bad percentage. And I thought everyone that Drew hit tonight was wide open. Normally he wouldn't even take the shots. But he and I had a long talk, heart-to-heart, 2 days ago, and I just told him, it's your last year, and you got to lose yourself in it. And we're not going to be as successful as we want to be if you don't bring it. And he brought it today with 40 and 12.
Have you coached any player that has had a night that Drew's had both on offensive and defensive side?
Well, I have, but I was just so happy for Drew, because this is his senior year and he hasn't had a good game yet. And hopefully this is a jump start and a kick start for the rest of the way, because we need this. I mean, everybody contributed. All my key players. Drew with 40, Billy with 10. Drew with 40 and 12, Billy with 10. Drew had 2 blocks, 1 steal. Kareem has 16 assists, only 3 turnovers, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Angelo Warner was solid as a rock with 16 points, 9 assists, only 2 turnovers, and 6 rebounds. Brent Arrington with 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 5 steals and a block. You had Luka Petrovic, who came off the bench, had a great first half with 11 points. And then you had Chad coming off the bench. I didn't start him because I wasn't happy with his body language, and he needed a wake-up call. And then in 23 minutes, he was still Chad with 14 points and 10 rebounds. So if we continue, when it all comes in together like today, we're a hard team to beat. It's just been bits and pieces. This is what we've been trying to put together since this recruiting class. And it all came to fruition today, and we just got to continue to build on this and play with this great confidence.
Is it safe to say that they fed off Drew's energy tonight?
I thought they fed off each other's energy. And Drew got it going, Luka got it going, everybody felt good. And they shared the ball, and Drew just lost himself in the game. And when that happens, because everybody is rooting for Drew. That's what really made it special. Everybody knows that Drew's a better player than what he's been showing. And, boy, he came out tonight with reckless abandon.
Is Billy all right?
Yeah, he's just got a pull muscle in his shoulder, and that's why he only got 1 rebound, because he can't reach, but he still had 10 points.
9 minutes.
In 9 minutes. He shot the ball well. He's 2 for 2 from the line and 4 for 8 from the field. So, hopefully he can get, he'll get, it hurts every now and then, it tweaks every now and then, but he'll be ready for Monday against Tennessee.
Felt like a couple of times, especially in the second half, defensive pressure let up a little bit.
We're getting back to my style of play. We've been kind of, back on our heels a little bit, playing safe. Now we're getting close to conference play, so now you're going to start seeing us play more pressure defense, putting teams back on their heels, not knowing where the trap's going to be coming from. We're denying the ball in, either underneath, full court, or on the side. So you're going to start to see Sean Woods basketball more now.
Sean, talk a little bit about Drew Kelly and his development as a three-point shooter. If you go back to his freshman and sophomore years here, the numbers show he didn't even attempt three-pointers on a regular basis, and now he's knocking down 8.
Didn't let him shoot. Drew can shoot the basketball. Always have been. That just hasn't been his role. But with me, I run an equal opportunity offense. You know, if you in the gym, you putting in the work, putting up shots, by God, you're going to have an opportunity if you open to shoot him in the game. Kareem Story doesn't shoot great, but I told him he needs to get his butt in the gym. He did that, and he hit a 3 tonight. You know, I think he hit 1. Yeah, he hit 1 tonight. No, he hit 2. You know, so, you know, these guys, they're putting in the work. We're getting a chance to work on us. We haven't had a chance to work on us in that long road trip because we were preparing for the next team, preparing for the next team. Now we can work on Morehead State. And, you know, that was some of the fruits of our labor, and we've got to continue to get better. We're still not there yet. You know, we still got some work to do. Time is still not like where I want it, but we're heading in the right direction.
Got a big one coming up on Monday down in Knoxville against SEC opponent Tennessee. Your thoughts there?
Looking forward to it. You know, our last opportunity to play against a BCS school. We know in our heart of hearts that we let a couple of those games get away. You know, it wasn't that they outplayed us. We turned the ball over at key times, gave them transition buckets. You can't give teams like that those type of opportunities. And we, you know, have 32 assists and 11 turnovers. You know, and just play as solid as we've been playing. I like our chances.
Anything else? Morehead State 120, South Dakota 83. Coach Sean Woods, congratulations. Big win tonight.
Thank you, guys.